The purpose of this screencast is to demonstrate how to set up an APA-style paper in Microsoft Word 2010. This portion of the screencast will demonstrate how to set up the title page and the header for an APA-style paper. The first thing we want to do is to set up our header. To set a header, we click on the Insert tab on the ribbon, and then we go to the Header button in the Header and Footer group and click it. We select Blank from the drop-down box, which is the first option in the drop-down menu, and then we type the name of our paper in where the placeholder text where it says Type Text. The first part of an APA-style paper in Microsoft Word is Running Head with a colon, and then the title of the paper in all caps. After we've typed the title of the paper in all caps, we press the Tab key to move over to the right margin. At the right margin, we want to type our page number, but you can't just type the number 1 because then it will come out on every page in your document. Instead, we need to set an option to where it will update the page numbers with the correct pages for each page, and that is done in the Header and Footer Tools tab over on the Page Number option in the Header and Footer group. Click Page Number, click Current Position, and then select Plain Number from the drop-down menu. This puts the number 1 into our header and footer, or our header. The next thing we want to do is tell Word that we need a different first page header because in an APA-style paper, this little section that says Running Head only goes on the first page. To do this, and the easiest way that I found is that I copy the header I just put in by selecting it and then pressing Control-C on the keyboard, or by clicking the Home tab and then selecting Copy. After I've copied the header, I then click on Different First Page in the Header and Footer Tools tab. This erases my header, but I want to tell Word that this is the header that I want to appear on my first page, so I can just paste it back in by clicking Control-V on the keyboard, or by selecting Home and then the Paste button. After I've got my header pasted back in, I can then close out the Header and Footer option by clicking on the Close button in the Header and Footer Tools tab, or by double-clicking somewhere in the document. Now I want to go to the Home tab on the ribbon and select the No Spacing option in the Styles group. This will prevent Word from putting little extra spaces in the paragraphs in between the lines. I want to change my line spacing as well, so I click on Paragraph Group on the Home tab and then select Lines and Paragraph Spacing and then change to 2.0, which is double spacing. I now press the Enter key several times to vertically center my title on the page. When I get to where I need to be, I want to also center it horizontally on the page, so I can either press Control-E on the keyboard to center, or I can select the Center button on the Paragraph group on the Home tab. I now type the title of my paper, press the Enter key one time, type my name, press the Enter key again, and type the school's name. After I've completed these 3 options, if my instructor wants me to put an author's note, I would press the Enter key several times and then write the author's note. Many instructors do not require this, so I'm going to skip this portion. I now press the Control and Enter key on my keyboard to start a new page. On my new page, I can see that my header is located at the top with the page number 2 because it did automatically update. However, I do not want this section that says Running Head on my second page header, so I need to edit this. To edit it, I would double-click on the header itself, and then I would select the section I'm wanting to delete, which is Running Head, and press the Delete key. This will take this out, but when I go back to my first page header, it leaves it since I selected I wanted a different first page header. I can now close out of the header and footer. This is